Good morning, student. I am Rajendra Simori, your maths teacher from the Gyanmanjari Vidyapith Mahuva. Again, welcomes you in this online session. And today, in this bridge course, today is the lecture number 2. So, yesterday in the lecture number 1, we were discussed about the some points regarding the representation of the rational number on the number line, as well as we also discussed about the how to plot or how to take a, rational numbers between two rational numbers. So these both things we have to discuss earlier into the lecture number 1 in bridge course. So we all know that this is our bridge course for going on to the class 9. Whatever we studied into the class 8, that portion we covered into the different 9 lecture. So I hope so that everyone get these things, some points you got from this particular video session, and you also learn well from this session. So today we are going on to the another one methods for the find out the one rational numbers between two rational numbers. That is a second one method, that is the average or mean method. So we can say that how can we set? So in the first method, we will discussed about the how many rational numbers we find out between two rational numbers. There are, if we have the same denominator, then there is nothing too hard to find out the rational number. But if the both the denominators are not equal, that time we have to use some methods for using the LCM that we discussed into the first session. So now in second session, again, if we have the same denominator, then which one method we are used, that is the average or mean method. So let us start with using this particular videos. So watch carefully.
We have already studied the common denominator method to find the rational numbers between two rational numbers. There is one more method known as the average mean method to find the rational numbers between two rational numbers. Let us understand the concept of average mean with an example before applying it to rational numbers. Let's say Raj travels from Mumbai to Pune, which is located at a distance of 150 kilometers from Mumbai. A hill station called Lonavala is located midway on the road going from Mumbai to Pune. So, the distance between Mumbai and Lonavala will be half of 150, as it lies midway along a distance of 150 kilometers. One half of 150 equals 75 kilometers. It can also be called the average of the distance between Mumbai and Pune from the starting point. This shows that the average or mean of two numbers is the sum of the two numbers divided by 2. Also, the average of the numbers always lies between the two numbers. Let us recheck with another example. If we take -4 and 6, their average would be the sum of -4 and +6 divided by 2, which equals 1. 1 lies between -4 and 6. We can use a similar approach while finding rational numbers between two rational numbers. Let's use the average mean method to find rational numbers between half and 3 by 2. We start with finding the mean of the given rational numbers. Here, the mean is 1. This is how we get our first rational number. We can find the second rational number by finding the average of the answer from the previous step and any one of the original rational numbers. So, in this case, either we can find the mean of 1 and half, which is 3/4, or the mean of 1 and 3 by 2, which is 5 by 4. On plotting the numbers on a number line, they come in between half and 3 by 2. In a similar manner, we can go on finding the average of two rational numbers to find a new rational number. There are infinite rational numbers between any two given rational numbers.
So this is another one concept of the mean and average method. So it is very easy, and we all know that into the earlier class also. So we just recapping in this brief course. So have you understand this? I hope so that everyone understands properly that how can we put this particular mean methods inside the find out the rational numbers between two rational numbers. So that is very easy. So let us move on to the another one concepts. So let us rapidly go through the finding rational numbers between two rational numbers. Just we have to check it out one by one. Here given that one examples is that find 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. So minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. How many rational numbers we have to find out? 10. So how can we go for that? Just we have to use the average or mean methods over here. So first of all, in the step 1, the denominator are different. So we all know that the both the denominator 5 and 2 are different. So 5 and 2 are different. That's why we have to take the LCM of both and write their equivalent fraction with the same denominator. So first we have to take the LCM of 5 and 2. So it will be 10. We need to convert the rational numbers into equivalent rational numbers. So this portions is very important for the answer of this particular questions when we have to find out the 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. So first thing is that the LCM of 5 and 2 is 10. So we need to convert the rational number into equivalent rational numbers with the denominator 10. So we just put it like minus 2 by 5. Both the numbers we have to multiply it with the 2. So minus 2 by 5 into 2 and 5 into 2. So we got minus 4 by 10. Similar way 1 by 2 उसको भी हम माइनस सॉरी 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं सो वी गॉट हियर द 10 so in the both place we find out the particular denominators over here that is 10 so हमें क्या करना है एलसीएम मेथड से हम जिसकी 5 into 2 मतलब 10 डिनोमिनेटर आता है एलसीएम 10 आता है तो एलसीएम जितना होता है वही डिनोमिनेटर हमारा हो ऐसे नंबर से दोनों रेशनल नंबर्स को हमें मल्टीप्लाई करना है तो आप देख सकते हो कि 10 कैसे आ सकता है माइनस 2 by 5 में तो 5 को कंसीडर करो तो 5 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करने से 10 आता है वैसे 2 को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करो तो 10 आता है सो वी गॉट minus 4 by 10 and 5 by 10 are there so this is very easy thing in the step number 1. So in step 2, we have to find out the numbers in between the two rational numbers. So we have to take here minus 4 by 10 is there. First is minus 4 by 10 and second one is 5 by 10 is there. So हमें क्या करना है ये दोनों के बीच में जितने भी नंबर्स है हम उसको यूज कर सकते हैं तो हम ऐसा यूज कर सकते minus 4 के बाद आता है minus 3 by 10 minus 2 then minus 1 then 0 so we all things we have to include it then 1 by 10 then 2 by 10 3 by 10 and then 4 by 10 so all these things we have to include it over here so these are the find numbers in between the two rational numbers how many numbers we have to find out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 so all 8 numbers we have and including that both we have to got the 10 different numbers so that is the one easy points out for the solution here Now to find more rational numbers between these two rational numbers, we multiply the rational number with the same number. So similar way we have to get minus 4 by 10. Again we have to multiply it with 2, then minus 8 by 20, 10 by 20, so on. So if we multiply the rational numbers with the same number, then we got more rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Okay. So some rational numbers that lies between minus 18 and 20 and 10 and 20. So we got all these things like up to 10 by 20. So 10 से ज़्यादा भी हम कर सकते, because we know that in two rational numbers there are infinite rational numbers are available, so we can put any kinds of the rational numbers between two. So that is also be easier way to find out these things. So this is one solution for that, find the 10 rational numbers between minus 2 by 5 and 1 by 2. Is it okay? So you can also write down these things into your rough book, because of it's a recapping. So whenever it required that, you just seeing from your book, isn't it? So let us move on to the next point. Here another one is the things that using the mean method find five rational numbers between them. अब अभी हमने जो वीडियो में फर्स्ट वीडियो में देखा, that is the how to use this mean or average method. So first we have to use for A, that is 2 by 3 and 4 by 5 is there. So both things first we convert into the mean method. So just we have to tally of it. So we have 2 by 3 is there and 4 by 5 is there. So both means we have to convert into the uh, mean method. So before that we have to applying that both the denominator will be same. So how can we use it? So first we have to use 2 by 3 plus 4 by 5 डिवाइड विथ 2, क्योंकि दोनों नंबर को एडिशन करके 2 से डिवाइड करना है. तो ये हमारे पास हो गया 2 बाई 3 प्लस 4 बाई 5. अब ये दोनों का सिंप्लीफिकेशन आप करो तो कितना होता है 5, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो तो 5 2 जार 10 और 4 3 जार 12. तो 10 प्लस 12 होता है 22 एंड 5 3 जार होता है 15. सो 12 डिवाइड बाई 15 इसका आंसर आया. और जो भी चीज हमें यहाँ पे मिलती है वो होता है 22. अब 22 को कंसिडर करो यहाँ पे, तो 22 डिवाइड बाय 15 हुआ. उसके नीचे तो हमने 2 से डिवाइड करना ही है. तब जब हम 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली हमारा क्या होगा, मल्टीप्लिकेशन ही होगा. तो 20 इंटू 2. अब 15 को हम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करें तो हमारा आंसर फाइनल क्या बनता है 22 डिवाइड बाई 30. तो ये हो गया हमारा आंसर फॉर दिस 2 by 3 and 4 by 5, because it's a very easy method, that is mean or average method is there. So 2 by 3 and 4 by 5 के बीच में एक नंबर हमें मिला, वो है 22 डिवाइड बाई 3. हमें कितने नंबर और चाहिए, 4 और नंबर चाहिए, क्योंकि वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द 5 रेशनल नंबर्स. So let us move on it. Again we have to going for the next one is that, so we just take it the 2 by 3 plus 22 by 3. जैसे हमें अभी वीडियो में देखा था कि आप जब भी ऐसी पोजीशन पे हो तो 22 by 30 आपको मिला है, या तो ये दोनों को जब 2 by 3 एंड 22 by 3 है उसका फिर से आप मीन निकालेंगे, या तो 4 by 5 और 22 by 30 इसका मीन निकालेंगे, तो इसके बीच में एक नंबर मिलेगा, और 2 by 3 और 22 by 30 के बीच में एक नंबर मिलेगा. तो वही दोनों प्रोसीजर यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट किए हैं. 2 by 3 प्लस 22 by 30 का एडिशन किया, डिवाइड विथ 2 किया, देन वी गॉट 42 by 16. सिमिलर वे 22 divided by 30 plus 4 by 5 divide with 2, that's why we got 46 by 60. तो इस तरह से हम तीन नंबर फाइंड कर चुके हैं 2 by 3 और 4 by 5 के बीच में. फिर से हम दूसरे दो नंबर को हम उसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, जैसे कि 42/16 हमें मिला, तो उसके और 2/3 के बीच में कौन सा नंबर है ये हम फाइंड करेंगे। सिमिलर वे 4/5 और 46/60 के बीच में कौन सा नंबर है। तो सिमिलर वे ऐसे ही हम जाएंगे, दो नंबर का हम एडिशन करेंगे और 2 से हमें डिवाइड करना है, दैट इज आवर रियल मेथड ऑफ मीन। सो दैट इज ऑल्सो बी वेरी इजी। So finally we got, in between the 2/3 and 4/5, there are five rational number: 82 by 120, 42 by 60, 22 by 30, 46 by 60, and 94 by 120. These are the all the five rational numbers between the 2/3 and 4/5. So that is also be easy. You can also write down in your notebook. Second one, -3/2 and 5/3. Similar way, same way we are using for the mean of the given rational numbers. So that first we have to take the two rational numbers, addition it, and then after we divide it with the 2. So that's why we got 1/12 is there. -3 into 3 कितना होता है, ये कैसे आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे कर रहे हो वो पता है ना। -3 into 3 कितना होता है, 9, क्योंकि हम यहाँ पे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे। क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो -3 into 3 होता है -9, एंड 5 into 2 होता है 10। तो -9 जब हम यूज करते हैं तो -9 होता है। सिमिलर वे वी आर गॉटिंग द 6 into 2, so that's why 1 into 12 is there। तो इस तरह से भी कर सकते हैं, और इस तरह से भी कर सकते कि 3/2 हमारा है और दूसरा है हमारा 5/3। तो अब जब हम यूज करेंगे तो 3/3 का मतलब होता है -9, तो -9 प्लस 10 होता है और नीचे होता है 6। तो हमारे पास 1/6 ही बचेगा, क्योंकि -9 में से 10 गया तो कितना बचता है, 1। सो 1/6 इज देयर। तो पहला हमारा 1/6 आ गया। दूसरा हमारा डिवीजन में 2 है ही, तो 1/2 से हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 1/12 सीधा आ जाता है। तो इस तरह से हम उसकी कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हैं। सो दैट इज ऑल्सो बी इजी। सिमिलर वे फिर ये दोनों की चीज हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे, एक बार ये दोनों का और एक बार ये दोनों का हम जब यूज करेंगे मीन, तो ऑटोमेटिकली वी गेट द अनदर numbers like that way. So these are the actual procedure to find out the -3/2 and 5/3. So these are the all five numbers between the given rational numbers. So these are the mean or average methods over here. Finally, we got the five different numbers over there. So this is the solution that is also be implemented into the number line. So these are the points, how to find out or how to use this mean or average method for find out the different rational numbers between two numbers. So let us move on to the next point. So immediate we have to going for the daily reviews over here. Yesterday we discussed the day one, and today we just conclude with this day one, and today we will start about the day two. So before we are going on to the day two of this bridge course, we just take it out the which one we have to taken over here and what you have to study or you have to recall from this. So daily review is that first represent -5/2 on a number line. So this all the practice question you also mention in your today's homework. So this all the slides you have to mention on it. So represent -5/2, how to represent on the number line, that we discussed into the first lecture of this bridge course. So this is the solution of the practice question one, that is -5/2 on a number line. So it is a part and parcel between the -2 and -3 is there. So we put in between -2 and -3, and that is from the left of the zero side. Similar way, the practice question 2 is there. Find five rational numbers between -12/5 and 3/5 using the same denominator method. तो सेकंड वन मेथड हमने सीखी थी, जिसमें हमें डिनोमिनेटर है उसको सेम करके उसके बीच के रेशनल नंबर्स हमें फाइंड करने हैं. सो दैट these are the two different steps over here, and you have to also using this practice question twos are there. So both questions you have to use into today's homework also. And then we have to using the third, जो today's method हमने आज सीखी वो है mean method और average method. वो -2/3 and 1/8 का जैसे हमने mean method से फाइंड किया वही सॉल्यूशंस यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट किया है. So -1/3 and 6/7 finding their means over here. That is the practice question 4. So first is considered for the representation of the rational number on number line. That is the practice question 1. Second one, that is the rational numbers same denominator method से हमें करना है. Practice question 3 and 4 both are using for their एवरेज और मीन मेथड से हमें इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. तो ये चारों चार जो क्वेश्चन है वो क्वेश्चंस आज आपको होमवर्क में भी इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. सो दिस आर द डेली रिव्यूज ऑफ ईयर. लेट अस मूव ऑन दिस डे 2 पार्ट. So in this day 2 parts of this brief course, we also studied about the laws of exponent in class 8. So that is also be important in class 9. So that is also be aware with this laws of exponent. So just we have to check it out. Laws of exponent कितने हैं. So first thing is that a raised to minus m. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि how can we exponent rules are used. A raised to minus m. How can we write like that? A raised to m ऐसा हमें बताया गया है. Then we have to always use like 1 upon a raised to m. ऐसे उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. मतलब जब भी हमारे बेस के ऊपर कोई भी एक्सपोनेंट नेगेटिव है, so you represent minus अप टू द 1 अपॉन ए रेस टू एम. ऐसे उसको हमें रिप्रेजेंट करना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे ऐसा बोला गया है आपको कि वी हैव tan-3 इज देयर. सो सिमिलर वे 10 की जगह पे क्या है, a है, और m की जगह पे -3 है. सो हाउ कैन वी रिप्रेजेंट इट विद द यूज ऑफ दिस लॉज ऑफ एक्सपोनेंट. 1 अपॉन 10⁻³ रेस टू 3 का मतलब होता है पावर ऑफ 3. 10 का एक्सपोनेंट 3 होता है, तो 1 अपॉन 10⁻³ ऐसे उसको रिप्रेजेंट करना है. सपोज हमें ऐसा बताया गया है कि 10⁻⁻5, तो इसको कैसे लिखा जा सकता है, -5. सो वी हैव टू डायरेक्टली यूज 1 अपॉन 10⁻5 बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लॉज इज सजेस्ट. Is it okay? So same way we are using the another one. So -3, so 1 upon 10⁻³. So we have to use this particular laws. That is, we can say that for any non-zero integer a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. So let us look at some more laws of the exponent. A raised to m into a raised to n. This is the, जब दो बेस सेम होते हैं और उसका एक्सपोनेंट यानी पावर अलग अलग होता है, तब दोनों पावर का सम होता है a रेस टू m प्लस n. सिमिलर वे a रेस टू m अपॉन a रेस टू n, सेकेंड वन की बात करें तब जाके एक्सपोनेंट का सब्ट्रैक्शन होता है a रेस टू m माइनस n. a इंटू बी यानी दोनों का प्रोडक्ट होता है, उसके ऊपर m पावर में होता है या एक्सपोनेंट में होता है, तब a रेस टू बी m होता है और इंटू b रेस टू बी m होता है. दैट इज द थर्ड वन लो. फोर्थ वन लो इज a बाई बी होल रेस टू m. ऐसा आपको एक्सपोनेंट लॉज में बताया गया है, तो a रेस टू m अपॉन b रेस टू m, दैट इज द फोर्थ वन लो. एंड फिफ्थ एंड लास्ट वन लो इज दैट a रेस टू m इन द ब्रैकेट रेस टू n. सो m एंड n दोनों एक्सपोनेंट का मल्टीप्लीकेशन होता है. दैट इज द फिफ्थ लॉ. सो टेक एनी वैल्यूज ऑफ a, m and n and you have to solve these things. So these are the 5 rules, 5 laws of the exponent. You have to remember these things because it will also be covered into the first unit of the class 9. So you will be aware with these things. So same way we are using verify the following laws of exponent a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a m plus 1. So suppose a is equal to minus 5 दिया गया है, m is equal to 2 दिया गया है, n is equal to 3 दिया गया है, then you have to use with both of the side, left hand side and right hand side, हर एक में हर एक की वैल्यू आप रख दो. देन यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट लेफ्ट हैंड साइड आंसर इज माइनस 3125. सिमिलर वे राइट हैंड साइड ऑल्सो वी फाउंड minus 3125. So both left hand side and right hand side are equal. So we can say that a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to always a raised to m plus n. That is the law is verified here. So these are the laws, whatever the laws we discussed today, that is also be studied into the next portions of the class 9. Similar way, a raised to m, a raised to n is equal to m minus 1 is that. Again, we have to put the same values or different values of a raised to 10. A is equal to 10, m is equal to 5, and n is equal to 8. That we put into the left hand side and right hand side both, and then it also be verified here. So these are the different laws, whatever the 5 laws, all the laws we have to put with the different values. Like similar, the upon b raised to m is there, and the last one, that is a raised to m into n, so a m into n, that is also be verified over here. So that is another also important laws of the exponents here. A raised to 0 का मतलब क्या होता है? सपोज सिर्फ ए ही दिया गया है तो दैट इज ऑलवेज बी 1, बिकॉज 5 रेस टू 0 दिया गया, माइनस 2 रेस टू 0 दिया गया. किसी भी रेशनल नंबर या नंबर के ऊपर उसका एक्सपोनेंट यदि 0 है तो उसकी वैल्यू क्या रहेगी? 1 ही रहेगी. ये भी एक रूल आपको याद रखना है. ए रेस टू 0 इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू 1. Similar way, next problem using the laws of the exponents. How can we solve out that minus 5 by 7 raised to 5? So how can we solve minus 5 by 7 raised to minus 5? So we have to convert it minus 7 by 5. If we convert it, obviously we use the first laws of here, like a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. सो 5 बाई 7 उसका रेसिप्रोकल हो जाएगा माइनस 7 बाई 5, और माइनस 5 जो एक्सपोनेंट में है वो पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. तो माइनस 7 बाई 5 कितनी बार है? 5 टाइम है. उसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन करो और फाइंड आंसर लाइक दैट. तो ये थी हमारी ऐसी प्रोसीजर जो हम लूज के बारे में जानते. सो लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द अनदर वन पॉइंट. Okay, at the end of this day one and half of the day two of this bridge course, here providing here the practice questions, and that you have to solve in today's homework. So first 4 questions represent minus 5 by 2 on a number line. Second one, find 5 rational numbers between minus 12 by 5 and 3 by 4 using the same denominator method. And the third one, find any 3 rational numbers between uh, minus 2 by 3 and 1 by 8 by the finding their mean. And fourth one, find any 3 rational numbers between minus 1 by 3 and 6 by 7 by finding their mean. Matlab, you have to solve out today these 4 questions. You have to write these questions from here and you have to solve it at your home. If you need to solve, you have to watch video carefully from the first day and second day, and then after you have to solve these 4 questions in today's homework. Is it clear? Again I repeat that in today's homework you have to solve out this practice question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these 4 questions you have to write in today's homework. So first 4 questions, Laterally we have to take one by one, then we have to move on to the another one practice question. So today, in today's homework, we have to solve, you have to solve inside the your notebook, and you have to send these photographs of 1, 2, 3 and 4 question. Is it clear? So these are the practice questions for your today's homework. I hope so that everyone got these things very easily, and we will meet into day 3 of this course. Till you have to work very hard on this concept. Thank you very much for being with us. We will meet very soon into the next lecture. Thank you.